Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy On Point on the Grind, and basically I'm making a video response to the man of vision. You know, he's one of my favorite YouTubers. You know, he's new. He just came out the middle of the blue. I'm like, who's this guy? I think he sent me a friend request. But yeah, sub him, man. He makes excellent videos. He makes a lot of sense, even though a lot of people may dislike him because he kind of mentions black women a lot and it really gets on them and exposes them. But he makes a lot of other good videos too. But it's a video response to the video he made called "I Miss the '90s." I can agree. I can relate, man. I really miss the '90s so much. The '90s was really booming when it came to the TV shows, the cartoons, the movies, everything, music, life. It was so fun, man. Even though I would say I still missed out on a lot when I was in my younger days during the '90s. I still miss it because I mean, you had some of the best shows, man. The music was better, and the issues with black females and black women wasn't as strong as it is now in society, and just women in general. You know, man. You just enjoyed it, man. I remember live every show from the movies, the comedies. I remember all that on Nickelodeon. Kenan and Kel, Shelby Woo, Hey Arnold, Are You Afraid of the Dark? You had Goosebumps. I forgot where that came on at. You had Pinky and the Brain. You had Tiny Toon Adventures. This is all on WB. Chipped and Dale's. Chipped and Dale's Rescue. I remember all that on Disney+Channel. Darkwing Duck. It's like it's so much. The shows like Roseanne, Home Improvement. It's another one that had one of the Olsen twins that played on it. I forgot her name, but all those shows, man. Nothing like the '90s, man. You know, everything was just lovely back then, man. The stuff was original, had good plots. Nickelodeon's Rocko's Modern Life. You had just so many things, man. Things were just so much better back then. You know, a lot of movies that were classics. You know, it was like, man, I remember movies like, TV series shows like Highlander, Renegade, The Crow, Superstation. I don't know if you guys remember Superstation. Superstation. We came on a Superstation. Family Matters. What else? Family Matters. Saved by the Bell. Remember on Nickelodeon, My Brother and Me? It was just so many things. Angry Beavers, Rugrats, Doug. That was a classic. Man, everything started going downhill after, he said 2002. I want to say 2000 and like 2002. After 2002, 2001, everything started going downhill. And 2003, things were still existing, but everything started going downhill after that. Things were just so much better, you know. Everything was so much better. So many things. And I agree with you. If I was able to take all the electronics and the stuff that's up to date in this time, I would take it all back with me back to the '90s, man, and just kick back and enjoy it, man. From the TVs that's up to date, MP3s, cell phones, everything, man. That's gonna make me comfortable and take it back to the '90s, you know. I mean, I miss all those shows, you know. The 1994 cartoons for Batman, Spider-Man, Superman, all of that, man. Spawn. I mean, the stuff was just excellent, man. I mean, it's just not like it is now, man. The younger generation, man, that's all it is. And the newer the generations become, the more watered down and garbage the older generations is gonna think of a lot of things, as far as movies, TV shows, just a lot of things, you know. I mean, shoot, man, even though I missed out, I mean, just like you say, even though you had a bad childhood, you do miss the '90s. You know, even though I missed out on a lot, even though I could say I missed out on a lot, I still wish I can go back to the '90s. I really do. But me, I would want to so much go back to the 90s because I think that maybe I could have changed things and did things different. Maybe your case may be different. Maybe you would like to go back and change things or just relive things, or maybe not at all. But me, I just want to go back. I would like to go the 90s come back so I can go back and change things and enjoy things even more than what I did at that time, and do things to change certain things so my life would be a lot different than today, you know. So, but, I totally agree with you, man. I miss the 90s, man. This is, man, I just don't know what else to say about it. Everything was just, man. I remember Real Monsters. Stuff ain't the same, man. Stuff ain't the same, but I guess we just gonna have to accept things for what they are. You know, you made a comment, you said that you think that they should bring a lot of these programs from the 90s back. And they should, but the only problem with that is if they was to bring them back, they would lose a lot of money because they won't get viewed as much, because we're dealing with a new audience now, a newer generation. They're not going to want to see that. And that stuff to other people's played out. Some people, the newer generation don't cherish the good times, the old stuff in the past, because that's not a factor to them, you know? So if they was to bring all that stuff back, it wouldn't get much play and they would lose a lot of money. It's all about money. Everything's all, it's all a business. That's why they, you know, that's why they talked about just showing these things at night, you know, which is kind of whack and stupid. But I think really they should invent other TV stations that play all the shows that was back in the 90s. I think they should come out with other, you know, other stations that plays everything from the 90s that comes on consistently, that could come on consistently today as much as it did back in the 90s. I think they should make other stations. That's what I think they should do. I really think they should do, but I think that will cost a lot of money and it'll be a lot of difficulty with that. But I think that's what they really should do. And if they did, man, I'll be happy with that. Remember Boy Meets World? Man, Sister. I mean, man, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. It doesn't get any better than that, man. All of those shows, man. Man, I sure miss the 90s. I say this all the time, man. And some people look at me like I'm crazy, and some people can agree, man. So, man of vision, man, I relate to you, man. I do miss the 90s, man. I wish it can come back, and I wish I can go back. That's all I gotta say, man. Hope you enjoyed the video response, man. Peace.